Hey everyone, welcome back to the Mad Swine Backyard Barbecue. We're in that backyard. I'm the Mad Pitmaster Ruben. Today, I got coming at you guys straight from right here, well, straight from over there. Picanha and tri-tip. Picanha versus tri-tip. You guys already know what tri-tip is. Bam! Choice tri-tip. 2.91 pounds, almost 3 pounds, right here, versus Picanha, 3 pounds of this stuff. I know all you're seeing is the fat cap right here, but underneath that, delicious meat that I've been told. So, does anyone know where Picanha comes from? Me neither. So let's check this out. So if you're trying this out for the very first time, it's important that you have yourself a 2-zone staging area. Your zones will be direct and indirect heat. You achieve that by having a bed of coals on one side versus nothing at all on the other. My game plan is to go ahead and sear these meats directly over the coals and move them to an indirect zone and let them arrive to temperature there. So as you can see, I got the tri-tip and the picanha right above those coals. That way it has a direct heat source helping with that sear. Look at that char on that fat cap right there on the picanha. That's awesome right there. Trying to get this tri-tip to have one just as well, but you know, it didn't have as much fat as the picanha had. Here I'm just trying to feel how firm that crust is forming. I want to get a nice crusty sear. Alright, that's good enough for me. I'm going to go ahead and move it over here to the indirect zone. And I'm going to let it come to temp over here in this side. And FYI, I am using the 26-inch Weber Kettle. Which, look at all that space in there. It's awesome. Alright, so now I have probes in the picanha and the tri-tip to help me monitor the temperature. I'm shooting for 128, 129, 130 in the tri-tip and 125-ish in the picanha. The tri-tip, I like it a little bit over medium rare, so I'm hoping the carryover would take it past that. I don't like my tri-tip medium rare. That's just me. But the picanha, I'm gonna try medium rare. As you see, I got the veggies there waiting for my salsa. I'm gonna make a very refreshing salsa, and it's gonna consist of these serrano chiles, those onions, those green onions, and I threw the cilantro to dry up on the grill, obviously on the indirect side, to give it just a little bit more flavor out of them when I grind these up, when I blend them up. And trip out on what I use rather than using in substitution for tomatoes. I'm using a very secret ingredient that you guys are gonna know, so it's not really secret, but it's some great stuff, trust me. All right, I'm gonna let this finish off on the coals, and let's see what the temperature is. Tri-tip is at 126 and picanha is at 112. Picanha is taking a little bit longer than the tri-tip. All right. This guy needs some time. Prep. Alright. Here's what it is. We'll wrap this guy. And there it is. Check that out. Look at the char on that picanha. Looking good. Look at that tri-tip. Now, the picanha took another 10 minutes to come up to temp. And in that whole time, I had the tri-tip wrapped in foil, just letting the residual heat bring it a little bit further. And The Picanha, I let it rest 5 minutes. So and overall, that tri-tip rested 15 minutes more than well 10 minutes more than the Picanha. Look at that. That's exactly the color I was looking for. A little bit over medium rare. Just perfect right there, color wise. Look at that. If that's not medium rare, I don't know what is. All right, guys. Over here to the left is the Picanha. Over here to the right is obviously the tri-tip. Picanha, tri-tip, kosher salt. All right, I gotta. Let me get to what I know. I know tri-tip. Let me Look at that. That's nice. Let's see. Mm. That's good. That's what I've known to love right there, tri-tip. Mm. All right. I have not tried this. I have not ever tried it. Look how pretty this came out. I'm going to tell you straight out. This just looks and feels soft. Very tender. Look at that. All right, let's see what this is about. Holy crap. That's just juicy. Mmm. Let me try one more just to make sure I know what the hell I'm talking about. Look at that right there. Wow. That is just juicy as hell. There's a piece of tri-tip. It's also, come on. Let me see. Mmm. All right. The tri-tip is very good, but it's tri-tip. It's something, if you've had tri-tip a few times, you've come familiar, something that's familiar to your taste buds and stuff, to your palate. This is just different. Mm-hmm. Well, I like them both.
Man, they're both good. So, pretty much, whichever one yields the most meat and is the cheapest, is on sale or whatever, that's how I would determine it. I mean, either way, I do feel the tri-tip cooked quicker. But, man, can't go wrong with either one of these. That's what's up. That's where I stand. Now, I did not cook it traditionally on the kebabs the way they do it that way, or even when they sear it first as a big whole roast and then they cut it in 3 slices. But I just treated it like a tri-tip, and that's all I'm expecting, is to see what it compares to with a tri-tip. So for this demonstration, to me, it's really juicy. It's not tough or anything like that. So it holds its own. And I'm gonna go make me some salsa and kill this with the family though. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.